Put them in your bag.
one on my
That is
desk.
correct.
Me and Coach got to share one, like 1 cup apiece, and you over there with 8 in your
I
bag.
took more than I have kids. There's no question about it. It was I used it as a convenient excuse.
Good move.
As we get back to Jordan Howard from Central Arkansas, Southland Conference Player of the Year, 3rd leading scorer in the nation. And you know, Jordan Howard is anxious to make his presence felt on this big stage.
And this is a nice drive. No screen, slipped it, came right down the lane and went high off the glass. Like I said, that shows a lot of skill. Great skill set right there. Read the defense perfectly. It's an all-star game, Jordan. You don't have to look around for the rest of your teammates. Let it fly. Have
There's
fun.
Jordan Howard.
There we go. Right on cue.
You know, that kind of move and being able to use the glass for a smaller guy is so important.
Thomas Welsh.
You know, we forget, we don't talk about UMBC. That was one huge upset when they beat Vermont.
Yes.
In their league
Yes.
championship. That was in the American East Championship, that was a huge upset because Vermont was undefeated all season, and then UMBC goes and beats Virginia.
And Howard, right, he's had some excellent drives where he's put a lot of English on the glass and been able to score through some contact in this first half. I'm very impressed with Mr. Howard.
Inside, tipped away.
I'm glad to see Marcus Foster back in the game. Obviously, the injury wasn't serious, banged his knee, but he's out there running the court well. And there's Mr. Howard with the nice three-point jumper right there.
Well, he scored a lot of points in Central Arkansas, so he knows, you know he can light it up.
Taking plays, Jordan Howard lines it up.
Nice three by Howard, and hey, coach, oh, watch it. Man, that coach knocked, that jumper knocked Coach out of his seat right there.
Radzianski.
Oh, look up. Oh, still got him.
Howard wastes no time in transition with a triple for Jordan Howard.
Now that's the all-star game field. Transition, fast break.
Well, they didn't really get back very fast because they hit the ball there and still weren't back fast enough. Jordan Howard pulling up and knocking it out.
You're seeing a little bit of hands on hips now, Coach. Some of these guys, the pace has picked up a little bit. Some of these guys have had some time off, probably haven't been practicing like that. So right about now, the time of the game where you can see some guys getting a little bit winded. Go to an all-star game, you hear the coaches yelling about defense and getting stopped. So there's a competition level out here. This isn't just run up and chuck it. Ooh, speaking of chucking it, what a shot. Mr. Howard with the side step back off balance, it doesn't matter.
You can see why he scored so many points. He's really shooting from 3 also.
James Jones, who's coaching the other team, just did a little side glance over to Joe Jones and said, "Woo, that is sick."
Oh,
nice back cut. Howard finishes.
Now that's coaching right there. They obviously wanted that play. That was something drawn up in the in the timeout.
Really, really nice cuts. You dribble at the guy, and McLaughlin turns his head, and Howard cuts to the basket. That's what happens. If a defender turns his head, that's when he's going to get beat back door.